Yo, what is up, 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 everyone? Welcome to the Friday stream over on the Stacked Overdrive Painting live stream channel. The last time we were here, we were doing our Discord community highlight. We're back for a regularly scheduled painting stream today. But I hope everyone out there is having an absolutely lovely Friday, whatever you're doing, whatever time it is, wherever you are in the world. I hope you are getting on okay. We got Sleety in the chat over on Twitch as well as Meteors as well. NMM, full send. That's what I'm talking about today because as you may have guessed in... Maybe if you've been in the Discord or if you saw basically the message I sent a little while, I'm going to be tackling a bit of a painting technique that I've been a little bit apprehensive about kind of trying for a little while. It's something that I have tried, but it's not doing particularly great. Coffee and Hobby with the Scotland over on YouTube as well. What's happening, man? I hope you're doing good. Let me cook. I'm making burgers coming from Meteors as well. What is happening, y'all? I hope you're having an absolutely great time. Thank you for spending a little bit of time with me on your Friday. Now, before we jump into the old banner boy here, which I've kind of started like doing a little bit on it before. Painting Ghoul, Josh, what's happening, man? Some of the nicest Sallies in the game, brother. Thank you for checking up on the VOD the other day, man. I hope you're enjoying it and all those nice things that all chat was saying about you, dude. They mean it. They sure do mean it. Looking to try do a sword to try one of the Armageddon models from Sleety. Yeah, let's go, man. I've been kind of falling into like the power sword sort of vibe on it, but I guess it's kind of the same sort of like method that it's just all about like glazing and it's all just about like, you know, getting all those kind of like nice transitions between the colors really to sell it. But yeah, I've already based because I did a lot of the reds obviously for my Blood Angels on my Armageddon minis. I did like a whole bunch of them in a row, and instead of doing the banner in black, I decided to do it in the reds just to I just thought it would look a bit cooler, to be fair. You can't really see the back of it, to be fair. But yeah, I want to try because I've seen on the obviously like the official art, and I've seen some from other people as well that they are doing this on like they do the eagle that's actually on the banner itself as non-metallic metal gold, and then they do the rest as like metallic gold, which I think looks pretty cool. But I thought with this being like the way that it is, it could be a good sort of try. And in all honesty, I want to share the experience with the chat and see that it's not all swings and roundabouts. It's not all nice and easy. But before we do that, chat, just to fill y'all in basically on what's been going on in my week for the past couple of days. It actually was kind of happening during the Discord, well, like community showcase on Wednesday. Black Country was happening, man. How are you over on YouTube? So I actually had a little bit of a project that I've been working on in the background. I've been working with Mikey over at Hellstorm Wargaming, who was very, very kind to donate some gift subs the other night as well, which big love to y'all, big love to Mikey for that. But I actually I took a shot at being his editor for his long form YouTube stuff, and if I mute the music that I've got on right now, oh, that's probably very loud. Let's turn that down just a little bit.
Yeah, we're gonna get to that one, I promise. Back in March, I released a video about some retro Warhammer that I made.
So I did this edit for him.
Which is really exciting. It's like a random carrier bag that I picked
very
up
fun.
This one's absolutely huge.
He's basically he's got this like haul of like $3,000 of like vintage Warhammer.
Old world. I can only just
which I edited this up for him.
What do we do?
Yo, JK, what's happening, dude? What is happening, man? Where's my water? Checking in with his usual hello. What's happening, man?
Look at that bloody, look at the hats, dude. Look at that.
So yeah, I edited this up for him. I was really happy with the edit. He was really happy with him, and I'm going to be working with him a little bit more as well in the future. Mikey does some really cool stuff on YouTube. He also live streams as well over on YouTube. I also, on the same day that I got that signed off, I was chatting away to Hayden, who is a lovely man over at Hayden. Is it Hayden Thompson? Oh, I can't remember for the life of me what his. He's Hayden Fitness. He's a Warhammer and a gym dude, but he's also is the creator of some hobby tools, which some I've got at my desk actually at the moment. But we were on having a lovely chat for like an hour and 20 minutes. Honestly, I could have chatted to him for like, look at his big smiley face here. For honestly hours at this point. But yeah, me and Hayden had a great wee chat the other day. I'm going to post this just into the chat here as well. If anybody wants to check out a little bit of extra stacked lore, then you can check the episode that me and Hayden did. And I'm going to post the Mikey edit in the chat as well. Just if you want to see that, because you should totally check that. It's a really fun video. It's got loads of really cool like old ass models. Like some of these were like basically made the same year I was born, which is absolutely insane, and it was really fun. But kind of going forward, I'm going to be doing a lot more edits for Mikey, and hopefully making some really cool stuff. It's been quite if I'm obviously being honest and open with y'all, as I like to do, I've been trying to make my way in this kind of funny content creation world for a couple of months now, trying to obviously just do my thing, do my damn thing. And this is a really cool opportunity, not only to like work with somebody who's an established name within the community as well, but also, you know, it gives your boy a little bit of money to be able to pay the bills, which big shout out to anybody who subs and donates and whatnot to the channel, because you are keeping a roof over my head at the moment. But chat, let's get on with it. So I have a reference image up here. It's just the one from the Warhammer community for here. Now what I'm thinking is the colors that I'm going to use obviously for the non-metallic metal gold are a mix of these, I think, because I have kind of tried it before and it turned out better than I thought, but I was sort of just chucking shit at the wall, really, if I'm being honest. But I've already base coated a few of them just before I came on stream there in Rhinox Hide. I thought that mixing that in with a bit of the Doom Bull Brown as well kind of starts warming things up in the shadows, kind of getting it more into that sort of orangey red sort of thing. I've seen people use Averland Sunset as well, which is going to establish obviously kind of like those main yellows. Then we're going to start mixing in some ice yellow to finally use some white star there, just to really establish those crispity lines there. So we will see what the script is. But as always with the streams, I like to know what you're working on, what you got on. Bro, can I change the Twitch chat settings, please? Is there an issue with the Twitch chat at the moment, man? Rob, cheers, man. What's happening? Verified chat isn't working. See, Mateo had this the other day as well. Hold on a second, man. While we vibe to Plim Plim Plom. Emotes only chat. Followers only chat. Start sharing chat. Oh, that's so weird. Yeah, 2 wee seconds, man. I will see what the I'll see what I can do about that. But Jaden, what's happening, man? We will get that streak continued while I sort that out. Rob, what's happening, mate? I still need to I need to give you a message later as well, after you message me. I had a very busy morning. Right, let me see. This shouldn't have... yeah, I do need to reply back to that for sure, man. Oh, dude, hope your leg is okay, man. I hope it's nothing too serious, but dude. Let me see. Switch to non-mod settings, mod icons, Oh, a wee left calf swollen. That's savage, brother. I hope everything is okay, man. I hope it's not anything too serious. Well, you know what? I'm here for you, brother, to keep you occupied. I mean, that's the benefit right there, man. For sure. What is everybody else working on as well? And also, is there anybody else having this issue with obviously chat verification and stuff like that as well? I don't want to start painting until I've sorted this out, just to make sure that everything is all good. Right, moderation is what I need to do. All chatters. Sound. Email verification is off. There we go, man. That should be that sorted on Twitch right now. Thank you for highlighting that for me, brother. You should be able to jump. Ah, there he is. He's back on the good platform. He is back over there. Hell yeah. Listen, Rob. You're pulling in some actual money, mate. That's what you're keeping that family sorted, brother. That's what it's all about, man. That's what it's all about. Where's the heat down there? I've heard that, like, y'all are going through some savage, like, heat again. What's that about? To be fair, things are kind of annoyingly, literally as soon as I clicked onto the stream today, the sun has come out, and I am unable to hang my washing up outside because I am here with y'all, which, let's be real, I much prefer that, but it's, your boy's got some washing that he needs done, so I need to do that, you know. That's what it's all about. Yo, Simon, what is happening, man? Coffee and Hobby, currently editing a short celebrating the fact he hit 800 followers on Instagram. Congratulations, man. That's sick. Kirk, congrats, Coffee. Afternoon, Treacles, what's happening, man? Calmed down the past couple of days, that's good. Not too bad today. Glad for y'all. That's good. Lurking since driving to work. Hopefully you're not listening to me in the car, man. That's, There's better soundtracks definitely than me yapping on here for sure, man. Listen, chat, get all your washing sorted to get outside next week when that all kicks off. But yeah, if I wasn't having such a bad hair day today as well, I would not be wearing a woolly hat indoors. I just find if I wear a cap, it sort of like kind of goes in, you know. Keep the numbers up, Simon. That's what it is, man. I'll visually tell you about what I'm painting at the moment. That's what it is. Let's go, man. Let's go. Aye, Kirk, shoot, man. What is your question? Hit me. Did you fill out the chaos? Yeah, I did indeed, man. Unfortunately, I'm unable to actually pick one up. Only just due to funds being tight right now, but my name will certainly be on it. I forgot how soon that is as well. My partner, she's actually going to be away on holiday during that time, which means that I'll be doing the long drive down south to Warhammer World on the day, and then just traveling back on the same day as well. Just because I got the cats to come and look after. Somebody will be here to feed them though, so that's fine. I'll be coming down. I'm sure I've got some thingy. I might try and get some new sisters units painted up for it for playing and stuff like that, but at the moment I have Jesus Christ. At the moment I've got all the kind of units that I really need, you know. Which I absolutely got to keep the cats alive, so just to let you know, any subs or anything like that go all the way straight to cat treats. That's exactly what it is. That's it, man. That's it. So Blood Angels get Black Rage and they paint their armor black. Will you do some Black Blood Angels for the Death Company? Yeah, probably at some point, man. I've heard that in the game they are really, really good. Obviously for just like pure slamming into enemies. And they do like crazy stuff in melee apparently. But at the moment I don't really have the... Like I've started painting like my Assault Intercessors and stuff like that as just regular Blood Angels, and my Jump Pack like troops as well, all just as regular Blood Angels at the moment. So I think at some point I'll definitely have them, but the at the current moment, Kirk, it's all just standard like red Blood Angels, really, more than anything. As soon as that big Twitch money or that big commission money starts coming in, then I could buy more plastic, which is exactly the goal, right? You know what I'm saying? Oh, you have a good one at work, man. Hopefully it's not too much of a boic for you, mate. Hopefully it's not. Cats are more important than being loyal to the God, King, Emperor of mankind. You're goddamn right. And I don't care if that's heresy or what. My wee boys need fed. That's exactly what it is. Watch out for the tree. A real Baltic. A real boic. He's back at it, chat. Meteors is back at it. Right, where's my reference image here as well? Let's pull this up. So I can see. Right. I'm going to just kind of test to this scheme really more than anything. It seems to be like, because it's all about just like the sketching of the light sources and all that sort of stuff, chat. So let's see what happens. I'm going to go in with some Doombull Brown now, and I'm going to just start brightening some stuff up. And then see where we go from there. Because I think it's like I mean, Josh Painting Ghoul, he was saying earlier it's an incredibly like trust the process technique. Obviously, in terms of just you gotta push forwards with it until everything really starts to come together. So let's just do some nice, easy transitions and stuff like that, just so I don't really need to do too much glazing, and we will see. Aye, because that we were all saying, obviously, in the chat on Wednesday night, Josh, when we were doing the obviously the community highlight, that the copper that you did on like the salamander and stuff like that, that was all non-metallic, wasn't it? I think there's also some like techniques that you can do, like certainly see with like grey and stuff like that for like bolter barrels and all that sort of stuff. Like, I think there's some stuff that you can do to like just make it look kind of cool, like a couple of lines here and there, like on the top, you know, just where the light would hit, because realistically it's going to be quite dark anyway, you know. But hey ho, yeah, it looked sick, man. Honestly, that was the progress that you're making with them is really, really cool, man. Honestly, you should be really proud of yourself in terms of the stuff that you're doing with those Sallys, man. You should have kept a bally more like a bally. You know what I'm saying, meteors? You missed one there, dude. Okay, so there and into the shadows there. I learned something from an artist friend. Helps the mentality. Paint what's seen, not what it is. So like paint the illusion. That's a good way to look at it. There's some things that like because I was watching a video the other day of somebody who was like, I think it was like one of Ninjon's videos or something, but he was like, you know, like silvers and stuff like that, when they've already got like a base coat of black or something like that, you know, you're realistically, you don't need to paint the whole shine of something, because that's not how like stuff actually reacts, you know. When you get like a little bit of like shine on the top, you're not really going to see that underneath. It's going to look more dark, or it's going to catch the reflection of something that's a lot darker, which is interesting. I like because I was chatting on Hayden's podcast yesterday about that like just my real like revelations with painting and stuff like that have realistically been a lot of like, okay, well, how are we going to do this slightly quicker, or how am I going to get this to a level where I'm like, oh, I'm okay with this. It's not perfect, but it's good, you know, which is an interesting mentality to take towards stuff, because instead of completely striving for perfection and beating yourself up about not getting perfection, you can kind of just like get to a level where you're really happy with something, which is kind of the way that I've been approaching stuff a lot more. But I'll need to do a lot of this kind of more like, yeah, just look at the illusion of something, you know, as you said, which is interesting, man. Super interesting. It's funny how chatting to like real artists will will open up things for you. Always have to keep the ball rolling to improve. Aye, man. There you go. From today, you need to keep the tally. You need to keep the ballet, man, of all your bowel jokes. Right, so I want like relatively dark in there. Let's go. Just really. There's going to be a lot more there, and on this side as well, because it's kind of like all the lights sort of located in this area here, if y'all can see that, which maybe brighten that up. Is that a bit better, chat? You see that okay? You might be able to see the transitions a bit easier. Today I'm 3D printing something crazy for Wilson and scrubbing 20 corn berserkers and rubbing alcohol. It smells like a chemical factory. Hopefully you got some nice ventilation in there, dude. Can you allude to what you're printing, or is it a secret? I don't wanna break the NDA. I have a campaign with a 3D company that I've worked for before, kind of in the works recently, which I'm quite excited to. Higher than a kite. I would say it's obviously like free, you know, free getting high, but it's you still need to buy all the resin and all that sort of stuff, don't you? Okay, and then right, so I don't know whether to like just yeah, that's what I'll do. I'll do like all the sides. And ideally, I'd like to be working with maybe slightly more of a glaze consistency. Just to kind of... No worries, man. No worries. Aye, Kirk. If you want to allude to what is being printed off, please feel free. I'm interested. But yeah, I think I'm gonna do some. I think I'm gonna print off some like new terrain. I'm gonna print off some new maybe minis and stuff like that. I need to pick our resident 3D printer Mateo's brain about some of the. Oh, it's a Barracuda. Let's go, man. Hell yeah. That Tower Army coming in strong. James Workshop, legally printed, by the way, just in case. Just in case you're having a look in here. Don't know how many I keep up with more balls. It's driving me balls. Ooh, Barracuda. Dun, 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 dun. The I would say to print the Count Binface as well, but he's that person that's been actually doing the prints, because I watched that Midwinter's video actually this morning about the Binface mini, which is cool. Like that, all those proceeds are going to charity, I think. So, oh, it's fine then. Yeah, if it's discontinued, we're fine. What tune, man? Chat, best Guitar Hero songs. That's absolutely one of them. There was a Kiss song that I really quite liked on Guitar Hero as well. It's called Strutter. Strutter! Which is extremely... Eternal actually donated some cool 3D prints to Dark Pack for giveaways. Oh, sick, man. Cool. Hell yeah. Right, okay, so... We just gotta... I'm not gonna spend too much more time. Like, I'm gonna sketch out all these areas, being a bit more rough and ready with it. I want to rock and roll all night, and part of every day, only part of every day. Hangar 18, man, yeah, that was a killer one. The Cliffs of Dover, obviously, that was peak. Bulls on Parades, obviously by Rage, all that good stuff. Metal version of Devil Went Down to Georgia, that was sick, man. Yeah. And part of every day, I wanna rock and roll all night. And part of every day. Okay, so is there quite a bright bit in the middle there? Yeah, maybe a little bit. Oh, dude, Afterlife was on it as well. Let's go. I did love that. Yeah! Let's go, man. Femboy Cloud. Femboy Cloud. Thank you, Simon. Appreciate you using the new alerts there, dude. Oh, really? Because I did see that there is like one that obviously is a fan-made one that people can like obviously upload their own songs to and all that sort of stuff, which is quite cool. Because it's definitely, I think it's made a little bit of a resurgence, obviously, just in terms of like for streaming and all that sort of stuff. Went into Aldi today and one of the workers saw your Powerwolf t-shirt. We ended up talking for a while about all sorts of metal bands. Let's go, man. I've been listening to a lot of Sylosis recently. That's been my my kind of, I guess, bag for metal stuff at the moment. I did see Metallica for the first time when they played Glasgow. That was sick. But I listened to a lot of different kinds of music. I was chatting a lot about music actually with Hayden on the podcast the other day. Oh, sick Coffee and Hobby. That's cool, man. I'll get a chance to see that after stream today. After I do my washing. Yeah, congrats again, man, on hitting 800. I've been listening to a lot of rock orchestra at the moment. At the moment, covers a lot. At the moment, covers, but really good. Mainly listen to Level Love Sabaton. Yeah, never a band I particularly got into, but I know that people really fuck with them, which is cool. Yeah, like I do like metal, but it's not the only thing I listen to. Like I listen to genuinely, like when I say I'm like, oh, I listen to a lot of different kinds of music. I genuinely do. It's good to be nice and eclectic with your music taste. There's too many good bands or good kind of music out there and stuff like that to just be shut into the one, you know. Bit of pop here and there, wee bit of obviously hip hop. We listen to a lot of synthwave obviously during here. Sea shanties as well. Now that's maybe not my cup of tea, but jingle jangle jingle. It is crazy, man. Oh, Binks's brew though, that takes the cake, man. I mean, we've got our hold on. We've got our main man over here. My little mascot's just sitting off screen. Big chopper. Big chopper! Sitting. Will he stay there? Oh, his head's too big. There he is. There you go. Little Tony just sitting in the background there. Ah, we can't see him. I've blocked him off. But beep beady 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 beep beady beady beady. Ram pa bam bam ba bam ba bam ba bam ba ba. Peak, man, absolutely peak. One peak. I need to catch up with like 4 or 5 of the new episodes, I think. But it's good. It's absolutely sick. Do you like putting your phone on shuffle and it goes from like Slipknot to Garage and then some country? Nice, man, nice. Right. It's kind of a lot darker down the bottom there. Can leave that. Well, brighter down the bottom here, sorry. Right. Okay. Oh hell yeah, Punk Hazard's good, man. You've got a lot of really good stuff to go. Oh, Gutted, man. The Nas gig would have been amazing. Sure, I didn't get a chance to see him when he played in Glasgow, actually, not too long ago, but that would have been peak, man. If your leg's better, you maybe think you'll be able to get like tickets last minute, or is it completely sold out? One of my favourite venues is actually in London for sure. Brixton Academy, man, unbelievable, untouchable, completely untouchable. And you know the main reason I like it is because it's on a slant, so everybody can see. Everybody can see everything. It's great. No way, Roots are on it as well. Yo, man, that's wild, and what an insane lineup. Okay. So we've not done much, obviously, with this a Coco stand. People hate, but I love the viewing experience. Coco. I'm not familiar myself, man. Is it an anime, or is it a, are you talking about Coco Melon? Oh, it's a venue. It's a venue, Coco. Yes. Yo, that looks dope, man. It's like an old like theater, like a red theater. That's absolutely insane. Hell yeah, he's gonna get those reps in of 40k before Chaos Fest, man. Let's go. Yeah, that's peak. There's a venue in Glasgow that I really like. It's not an old theater, but it's basically it's an old church, and it's just got such a vibe to it, man. I saw some absolutely peak sad girl music there in the form of Julian Baker back in the day, which was, oh, it was so good. It was so sad. Absolutely amazing. Right, okay. Oh, somebody just slammed my closed door there. Insanely hard. Right, okay, so we'll maybe just... try and glaze little bits on those. What I'll do is I'll do like the outsides of the banner and stuff like that, just wherever, you know. You went to see Powerwolf. It was brilliant. First in the pub next to the venue watching the rugby, then seeing Windrose, Hammerfall and Powerwolf all live. Let's go, man. Big stuff. See the sports and then see the big gig, man. Peak. Jaden, I'm hoping to get to my local club next week so that I can get another little refresher on how to roll some damn dice, man. Aye, coffee and hobby. That seems like a good thing, like a good undercoat there for sure. I'm just sort of taking a swing into the wind here, just with this scheme. If Lucky Knife was in the chat, he would be directing me. He's got the AK set, but I think it's just, again, it's all just about like getting those transitions right. But you're painting the illusion of gold, you know, as Josh had said. As Painting Ghoul had said in the chat. Right, so we've got now our kind of orangey yellow there as well. Which... oh, Automat Kalashnikov. I was impressed I actually managed to say that without stumbling over my words as well. Okay, right. Let's start establishing some of these yellows now, shall we? Which, again, I'm just referencing the actual... because I think that's the thing, is like actually trying to like pick out the highlights is one thing, but actually, you know, doing it is another. Is this too high a step? No, actually, I think this should be okay. I think we should be alright here, chat. Because we're sketching. We're doing sketches. That's all we're doing right now. And make sure this is nice and watered down as well. We don't want full opacity. We certainly don't want that right now. Right, okay. So it's kind of bright in the middle there. Doing this on stream as well. Very brave. Very brave. To be fair, this colour does kind of cover a lot, really, doesn't it? Which... just got to kind of lock in with it, really, a wee bit. Do a bit there. Because I do still need to push it, like, again from here, so that's definitely a way to... like, we're really just establishing all these, like, kind of transitions. Chat, if I'm being honest, I'm kind of just I'm in the dark here, really. Too much paint on there. Maybe a bit too much water kind of pushing out. Okay. Right. I need to get a better angle on it, I think. For me painting anyway. If anyone in chat has tried, obviously, like NMM and stuff like that, what's easier? Is it gold? Is it silver? Is it copper? I feel gold is the one that everybody usually does, but silver seems like you can make it work kind of quite well, you know. Oh, silver the one that's tripping you up? Because I would have thought that would have been quite, you know, like, just good uses of grey and, like, kind of more like blues and all that sort of stuff. But yeah, it's I guess it's the same for a lot of stuff, is like, you know, one thing might be easier for the next, but okay. And then start to establish these bits. Is that kind of bright all the way to the edge? Yeah, it is. I'm hoping what this will do as well is this will just give me an idea of like light placement and all that sort of stuff. And then I guess it's relatively easy to like be able to like go back in and establish some shadows if I really need to. But then, because I was kind of thinking about it the other day, like just obviously painting NMM and stuff like that, and like it's very similar, I think, to like painting faces, which you've got to like just work on where light placement is and stuff like that as well. Although I feel that faces is kind of more rooted in like, you know, where like blood flowing and all that sort of stuff over the faces, which was something I took into account with like the last Blood Angel that I did with a face. Okay. Let's just start doing all up here. That feels like that should be like a dark little bit there, but hey ho, what do I know? And then there's like there's bits left on here. Again, I'm just using the actual reference image from the Warhammer community for the Ancient here, which Ailstorm are a Scottish band as well. Again, not really my vibe, but I appreciate that they're from Scotland. From Scotland. Okay. This is going to take a goddamn age, chat. Which, you know what, it's fine. That's what I expected with it, if we're going to be honest. So, oh, dark there. Yeah, it's a bit darker in it. Because it's meant to be like fabric gold, so you know it's not meant to be like mad shiny and stuff like that. But and then it's more kind of centered, really. What's the hardest thing that any of you in chat have tried on miniature painting? Because I always find this is like obviously one of the things that always pops up on the list, but I say between this and like, I don't know, doing some like really ambitious like kit bashing and all that sort of stuff is like, it's quite a hard thing, but NMM sure is like up on the list of like hard techniques for people to do. But then some people say that they find it really easy, which I guess once you start to understand like where light placement and stuff goes, like that's for sure where it starts to just make more sense to you. Faces, obviously, people say is really hard, but I guess that's one thing that I have found that I actually really enjoy, and I've kind of gotten over a bit with faces. I enjoy painting skin tone, and I enjoy like working with those kind of like volumes and gradients and all that sort of stuff. Okay. Maybe went a bit too much on the sketching there, if we're being honest. But hey, we move, chat. We move. So let's pop that there. Let's do another. It's gradually just getting brighter on these bits here. Okay. Okay, let's go. And then maybe a tiny little bit in the middle there as well. And then these little feetsies and stuff like that as well, they're definitely going to be super bright. Right on that side. Lots of thinking going on here, chat. This is certainly the most like involved that I've been with painting, and a little bit because I've been a little bit autopilot with like Blood Angels recently, only just because like I've figured out the scheme and I'm trying to army paint and stuff. But this is feeling a little bit more activating the neurons in my brain at the moment, which I'm hoping it works out. I'm hoping that I start to see because I can see the vision right now. I certainly can see the vision, but it's definitely, I'm in unknown territory. And then I'm going to be like, oh cool, this is like my thing now. I want to do this on every mini. Which will ruin me. It'll ruin me, chat. Maybe a bit more establishing there. Truly, I can't believe that Lucky Knife is missing this as well after bullying me into doing, well, trying NMM on the chaplain that I was painting not too long ago. Me and Copper NMM, currently working on the Goremonger, which is no need for Copper NMM, but it does. That's it, you got a flavour for it now, man. You got a fever for the flavour now. They are like, oh, everything needs just a little flex of NMM on it. Yeah, I'm hoping so, Crusader. I've looked at obviously the official Warhammer reference like for it, and it looks like they've done NMM on it, and it seems like a good challenge, and then also just like it kind of suits the more fabric look of it, as opposed to it being like, you know, proper gold metallic paint. Because I don't think I'm going to change it out on the whole of the army, because I've stuck to, like, obviously the one shade of gold across, basically across, like, every unit in the army. I wouldn't want to suddenly start changing, but then it's a skill that I've wanted to kind of, like, work on for a little bit. And I'm hoping that it does turn out okay. I like this more kind of like sketching style of like painting and stuff like that, instead of kind of doing it like, you know, just solely by the numbers. Lucky, what's happening, man? I was literally just saying how I'm surprised you're not here to check out the NMM after I mentioned it in the Discord. So yeah, for the banner, I've decided to start kind of working on the thingy. Which, chat, give me 2 seconds. My my door just went there. Give me 2 ticks. Yo, chat, what's happening? Sorry, I am back now. It was good news from my neighbour about a block to drain. The joys of living in a flat. Right, cool, boys. So this is what we got going on right now, okay? We're doing the banner on the Ancient, and currently the paints that I'm using. I hear you say NMM. Yeah, man. Absolutely. We started with the Rhinox Hide base, mixed in some Doombull Brown, kind of got that going there as well. Then Averland Sunset for the establishing yellow, then some Ice Yellow, and then we're going to use some White Star at the end. Lucky, you being the Sleepyhead NMM boy right now as well. You can keep me right with this, and it's quite currently I'm kind of I'm kind of liking the way it's looking, right? I'll admit that, chat. I think it's actually, it's kind of doing its job. So we're all right. Yo, Phantom, what's happening? Welcome to the chat. How are you? Jojo as well. What is happening? The Ball Boy. Cover a bit more of the shadows with the current color, like this kind of like mix of yellow. Right. Okay. Cool. Let me just start establishing a little bit more of that then. Which I'm enjoying this. I'm actually, I was saying that to chat earlier that it's a good process because it's quite similar to painting faces. It feels there's just a lot of like sketching and there's a lot of like just small transitions and everything. Don't get me wrong, it's going to take a goddamn age, but it should be good, chat. It should be good. You're like, holy shit, Stack's painting. It's painting NMM. I'm guessing no gaming night tonight. No, not tonight, man. I've got stuff on. Just a regular painting stream right now. But we're just doing the damn thing. Taking a break from work for a bit. Let's go, man. You get that good rest in you. Work can wait while you come out and hang out for a little bit. Right, and then maybe a little bit more in there. Slight little bit more in there. In here and in here. It actually feels like I've got a pretty good consistency with this right now at the moment. Yeah, it's funny, man. I have a real love-hate with like metallic paints as well. Is like I'm never too enthusiastic about how they generally look, but I absolutely admit I use them as a crutch, you know, that I'm just like, oh, well, it's fine, I need to do, like, weapons or something like that, so, you know, bang, there you go. Oh, Darkpack doing a 12-hour stream tomorrow as well. I actually have also have a bit of an idea for a big, long stream to do. Which, when my fiance is away on holiday, I might do a big long 12-hour stream. Just I've talked about it before, which I would like to do like I paint Dante, you know, in an entire stream, and then do like, you know, little challenges and all that sort of stuff while we're at it and everything like that. Just good fun with the community. I think would be quite good. I definitely knew a bunch of y'all were saying that you would join in as well, but that's that feels cruel to ask people to stay up for 12 hours. But I've also heard it takes so much out of you, like you're absolutely gubbed by the end of it. But I'd like to paint Dante up. I wanna. He's one of my favorite characters in 40k. He's the most depressed character in 40k. And I'd like to, yeah, I'd like to paint our boy up. Right, I need to do that little bit in the middle there as well. Actually, this one over here can definitely just a wee bit more. There we go. Because then I can just go in straight with the Everland Sunset and then start establishing bits, you know, here and there. Let's just try and get that little ball. There you go, meteors. A little ball in the middle. Okay. And then Skirkus, what's happening? Oi, gits! How are you? Welcome to the stream, man. Welcome to the stream. Hope you've been good. I'm torturing myself with some NMM today, but I don't want to count my chickens too early, but it's going okay. It's not going terrible. We have Lucky Knife here, so he's gonna guide me. If he's carrying some, it's a ball bag. That's crazy. Phantom, I stole. Curse myself forever. The balls have taken over. Right, and then. Yo, Ratman as well. What is going on? How are you? You okay? Yeah, just I fancied a challenge for this here, and I thought this was better than like a slightly better surface to work on rather than that Chaplain the last time. I'm good, mate. Thank you very much, Skirkus. Yeah, I'm alright. I've had some really cool news recently, actually. I've started working as an editor for a really cool YouTuber in the scene doing Warhammer stuff, which has been nice. It's just a little bit more, you know, slight little bit of income that's coming in and stuff like that while I try and figure stuff out. A little bit of the Kieran lore, obviously, just while I try to kind of do the self-employed sort of thing. There's a potential cool additional commission that's maybe on the horizon as well, and yeah, man, things are looking positive. Just trying to do the damn thing, you know, before, I don't know, it all comes crumbling down and having to go thingy. Don't forget to highlight the inside of the curves as well. Concave stuff catches light at the bottom of the curve, the inside part. Oh, okay, right, okay. So like if we're talking like insides of the curves, like here and stuff. Wait, hold on, let me try and get this a little bit more in focus. So like obviously like curves that are like here and stuff like that, don't just leave them completely dark, yeah? There's those two lines of trim at the top. Aye, so like these guys here. Yeah, right there. Okay, cool. Nice one. Thanks, man. Thank you so much for basically just guiding along the thing as well. That's sick. It's like 9 AM here. Doing well. Got all my Necrons built, so I can finally get back to painting. Let's go, man. Hell yeah. Fault finding on the model train and worked flawlessly last time. It's going to make me lose my pals. Okay, so let's just do like the insides of the curves. They're going to catch a little bit there. Maybe just smooth out some of these bits as well. Because I'm probably, well, I don't know. You can see it happening right now under your painting light. Yeah, you're right, actually. That's a good way of looking at it. Do these bits here, and there. Because I guess the good thing is, like, this can... I mean, there's still, like, trim that I need to do on, like, the sides and all that sort of stuff here. But I guess the good thing is I can kind of get the practice of doing it on these bits and then move over to those other bits, you know, at the end. And then obviously I need to do like edge highlights on everything with the really, really bright, you know. Thank you, my non-metallic metal sensei over here in Lucky Knife. Wish you could suspend your hatred for those microparticles. Learn how to do TMM. Yeah, it's kind of one of those things. It's like I don't have like a good true metallic metal, you know, recipe or anything like that. It's just like put the metal on, do a wash, then just do a highlight of a brighter silver on like the top, you know. You know, just do like bright silver on where the sun would catch. And it looks okay, but it's like, you know, there's definitely better ways that you can do it, like for sure. Okay. Let's maybe just do a little bit more establishing of the yellow and the brown and stuff like that in there. I think I've actually created a slightly darker color as well, but hey ho, it's okay, we'll figure it out. Yeah, it's never quite right for me, just meh, close enough. Oh, non-metallic Necrons, man, you wouldn't be done until like Warhammer 40k like 14th edition comes out or something like that. You decided to do an entire like TMM Necron army. It would look cool, but ain't nobody got time for that, man. Woofed. Okay. I'm actually feeling I maybe didn't need to do the Rhinox hides, like, base on this, you know. I might have kind of sped things up just a little bit easier, you know. Ah, you can do it on a kill team just to flex, you know. Okay. I'm liking this. It's not there yet, but I can see the vision. As Paint and Ghoul said, it suddenly just starts to work, you know, which is good. Oh, what a nightmare with the goop, man. Oh. You got it's still trying to figure out the 3D, man. What a nightmare. Right, okay, I think... How bright is that? That's relatively bright there as well. So now that that's established... Oofed! Full NMM Stormcast as well. Hell yeah, man. That looks sick. See, that's the thing I think it's just, see, like a project. I think I would really like to do, like, I don't know, like you see, like the Custodes Shield Captain or something like that. Do that. Use the head on it, because the woman's head on it looks amazing, and then do that all NMM would be like quite a cool vibe. Ratman, cheers for popping in, dude. You go do the damn good work, brother. Thank you, as always, for stopping in. I appreciate you. Let me try and... What's going on here? There we go. Some of my OBS there. Right. Okay. So, now this is just pure Aberland Sunset. Which... Let's just start to do... some of these brighter bits. And I guess from here as well I can start doing like edge highlights and everything like that as well, I would think. Woofed! Do the chromatic NMM, man. Holy. The last thing a request my grandma made me before she passed was paint up some Stormcast Eternals. That's nice, man. What a nice tribute. Alright, so this is all just just establishing the bright now. And again, it's kind of just like... the more he learns, more he's given hope on his army. There's a point where I was doing gold and it just looks like wood like for the longest of time. Yeah, man, it's in the last couple of steps, pull it all together. Yeah, I'm hoping that's where it goes as well. Skirkus as well, thank you so much again, dude, for popping in. Hope you have a great Friday, whatever you're doing. Thank you very much. Appreciate y'all stopping in. As always. I guess the thing with this as well is that because the values obviously are like incrementally stepping up and stuff like that as well, it's kind of, you know, it's a little bit kind of softer. And this has got nice like determined shapes and all that sort of stuff as well, so it's feeling alright at the moment. I'm not completely overwhelmed yet. What's the brightest section as well? It's like kind of going towards the bottom here. We're doing it like this. We're just... See, like, actually looking in the, like, I don't know, looking in like, what you guys are seeing right now in the OBS, it's taking shape, like, it's definitely, there's sections that definitely, oh, shit, that needs established, but we're definitely getting there, chat. Glad y'all are here to witness the level up. Yeah, it's funny, Coffee and Hobby. I was actually at an art gallery a couple of weeks ago, which just for a nice wee day out, and I was looking at paintings and seeing a lot more like, oh, okay, I could see techniques and stuff that you could use with like miniature painting and like, you know, just actually kind of like the way you can establish shapes and the way that you can establish like, you know, I guess textures and all that sort of stuff. It was really cool. It was a good thing to like be able to look at with a fresh set of eyes again, you know. So that's it's not that bright actually in the maybe more like cheers, Paint and Gill. Thanks, man. Yeah, it's feeling okay right now. I'm not as apprehensive as I thought I was going to be with this. So I appreciate that, Josh. Thank you, man. As somebody who's absolutely nailing it right now, brother. Phantom, thank you, man. Appreciate that. Enjoy getting back to work, dude. Well, as much as you can. But no, thank you for stopping by. Always appreciate you all coming and saying hi, sticking around for a little bit. Okay. See, the thing is as well is I'm gonna want to like probably do this now on like parts of like our guys' armor and all this sort of stuff. Like, wait, hold on. There it is. Like a couple of days I was staring at a brick wall looking where the shadows and highlights now contrast to the war. I know, it gets absolutely crazy. Check out Colour and Light by James Gurney. Oh, that's a good shout. That's a good shout. Thanks, man. Yeah, I want to get like pretty good at like light values and I was talking about that on the podcast I was on yesterday when I was chatting away to Hayden, just about how like that's the biggest step that I want to make in like miniature painting, is like how to paint like light values and less like, because I don't paint box art anyway, but you know, it's yeah, it's cool, man. Endure rather than enjoy. Yeah, for sure. Endure, brother. Often look at things, develop recipes. Yeah, even just like, you know, having a look at stuff in real life, you can start to go like, oh, well, like, you know, there's these different colors that actually work in there, and there's different values of things and everything, which is interesting. And certainly, you know, getting more into miniature painting and all that sort of stuff, you start to like really, I guess, establish like more of a language for this sort of stuff, which is fun, you know. Especially like, you know, you start to take it that a little bit more seriously, and still it's a hobby and still it's fun and all that sort of stuff, but like, you know, actively like thinking about your work rather than doing like just doing the steps, I guess, you know. But chat, when's the point I stick the null oil wash on, you know? When do I just slap the null oil on it? Okay, let's just start to establish these bits here. Let's try and okay. Oh, go attend, man, to your lovely little baby daughter. Thanks for stopping in, Josh. Always appreciate it, man. May pick your brain on some stuff. Definitely in the future, man. Enjoy your afternoon, brother. Thank you. No, for the null oil. And yeah, I'll have a little drinky poo as well. One for the model, one for me. You know, that's usually the way it works. It's like, chat, where do I use the Reichland shades? You know, the Reichland flesh wash. It's right at the end, right? After I've done all these like really nice transitions and stuff like that, you then just instead of coloring my tattoos, yeah, I guess I could like deet. Which I guess like I've got, because I've got that one on that arm, like I could start doing like highlights on her face really more than anything. Right, let's just because see the vibe with obviously doing this was, again, what I'm kind of like thinking is it's very much like painting skin and painting flesh and all that, where it's like the more and more you go down in terms of new colors and stuff, the less and less you're adding, which means it gets quicker, and like obviously like by the time you're at that like just pure ice yellow stage, whoops, get in focus, you, come on, there we go. It's usually just kind of done, really, isn't it? Like, you just need to do small highlights, like, here and there. Let's just make sure that's not too wet as well. Don't want it to be too runny. We still want good control on our brush. Where is that going? Yeah, it's all just like in the middle and stuff like that. No, I guess like G-Dub have like completely edge highlighted like everything, really. And then bear in mind as well, there are still all of this trim still to do, and there's like a sword down there and stuff like that. But I'm hoping that I could just, if I start to understand how it actually works together, the rest will be a lot quicker, you know. But then also just like enjoy the process and just do the damn thing. Right, this is all kind of more bright towards the bottom, this one. Did I get that underneath? Yeah, I don't know. It should be fine. It should be fine. See, chat, I'm definitely not as energetic today because I'm like actually locked in for like this whole thing. Ordered a 9070 XT as a replacement. Oh wait, this is for your computer, sorry. Oh yeah, yesterday finally got to answer from warranty for the GPU. Said no fixing, they will refund the full price of it. Oh, let's go, man. Hell yeah. I was glad you were able to actually pick up some computer parts as well, because obviously those damn stupid AI farms, Ktui, get to fuck, are taking all of our computer parts, those scumbags. Which means more gaming now for Lucky Knife. Okay. It's maybe a bit too much there. Right, so it's looking scratchy. The moment you ordered your GPU, it went from 750 to 790s. Jeez, oh man. Kill the clankers. They do be ruining everything. Well, to be fair, it's not even so much the clankers, it's the companies who keep insisting on implementing that into everyday life, you know. We don't need it, man. We do not need it. Or the thing is as well is, I mean, we've discussed obviously like AI and stuff on stream before, but like when did it get to the stage where it was like, oh yeah, we're gonna get AI to like make miniatures or make music or all this sort of stuff, instead of like, oh, let's get AI to like do all the boring shit, man, you know? It's truly something that boggles my brain. Like, really, really annoys me to no end. Unfortunately, everything is trying to get you to use it these days as well. Right. So now, chat, am I realistically, am I going to need to use a white on this? Do you think ice yellow will do the job? Because it's... Sorry, I was trying to take a look there. Yeah, exactly. It's for sure not something that like, you know, you can't actually like, you know, you can get like printed off colored miniatures and all that sort of stuff in there. It's, you know, it's but it's definitely not something that you can replicate for sure. It just feels like, you know, obviously Meteors, it just feels like I don't know. Like, because I know it already exists and all that sort of stuff as well, but like it just feels like they're pushing out so many like human action, you know, like human things, like truly human experience stuff, which is all like actually doing art and actually doing music and all this sort of stuff, and it's all big tech and it's all just like to pay shareholders, which unfortunately is just kind of the way that things have always been, really. If we're going to start getting into a capitalism bad conversation, you know. But hey ho. I'm just using using that talking point while I'm doing this at the moment. To distract me from that. Okay, cool. Right, so there's that. There's a reason why there's an international XL esport. Hell yeah, man. Who can do in the equations the fastest? Legends. Okay. Maybe a mix of Averland and Ice Yellow for just a small little bit else, and then I can do the edge highlights in Ice Yellow. That might be our last move, I think. I think that might be our move. Potentially. Is that blocked? No, it's okay. Ice Yellow as well. Goated paint. Absolutely goated paint. Shout out to the army painter. Ice Yellow. Like, truly a goat. Oh, cheers, man. Thank you. I appreciate that. Yeah, we're getting there. It's feeling good right now. I'm happy with how it's looking, and again, that's kind of my Warhammer ethos. Really, is like, if it's looking good to me, then I'm happy with it. And in all honesty, I'm happy as well. This is one of the first like times in not a long time, like maybe a couple of weeks or something like that I'm trying something new, which is fun. It's nice to do. Right, so this is just going to really be on the upmost parts, really, innit? So some corners and some bits that are really going to catch the light. Actually, and again, it only really needs to be like little bits. Little tiny bits. But then not too small, because we are going to edge highlight some of this as well. And the rest of this should be fine as well. It's, you know... I can't wait for you to get to that God Emperor Forsaken tiny cross greeble on the model. Such an ass to paint. What's not fun about touching the end of a soldering iron? Aye, that guy there, that's going to be a right pain. Although, you know, learn on the big surface like this, and then I'll then just be like, okay, cool, like this doesn't take as long. Let's just get nice flow to this here as well. Just make sure it's actually coming off the brush alright. Hey, Gutsy. Chat, it's nearly 4 o'clock where I'm at, so you know what time that is. The cats are at it already. They want their food. Right, so again, small bits, edge highlights, all this stuff. Yep. Like that bit there. Toe cam activated. I actually meant to do the Foxfire, Fox 2 Firefox. You don't have any models for sale by chance? Not currently at the moment, dude. I'm potentially thinking of selling a couple of my models, maybe like on eBay or something like that, but only ones that I don't use. Like, I have like a Gilliman and all that sort of stuff. But I do actually, I do offer a commission service, which I've started doing a couple of bits and bobs. If you're over on YouTube, I have my link tree on my channel, which will lead you to my commissions form if you wanted to get in touch at all. Thank you for asking. Appreciate that. Okay, and then... Oh, no worries, Lucky Knife. Yeah, you do your thing. I'll be streaming for another, like, maybe like hour and a half or something like that as well. So if I see you when you're back, but I'll post some updates to this in the Discord later for sure. Which, by the way, not done a Discord plug. If anybody is watching and would like to join the Stacked Overdrive Discord, !Discord over on Twitch, and I think the link is over on my YouTube as well. I just haven't posted the link actually in the chat. Lots of cool folk over there doing cool things, and we do regular community highlights and gaming and stuff like that as well. It's a good time. It's a great time. Listen, I needed the push Lucky Knife, and I needed the initial help with it, so I truly appreciate you, my friend. When one person succeeds, we all succeed. Oh no, cheers for asking, Fire2 Firefox. Appreciate that. And that's the model railway working again. Let's go, Meteors. Hell yeah. Let's just get a little bit, maybe a bit too much water. I don't know. Actually nearly ran out of yellow on the palette as well. You posted your keeper number 1. Posting whip. It's quite safe for work, so it's okay. The second one will not be. It's fine if it's a model, that's the thing. If the model's got like some boobs out on it, I think it's okay. But if we're posting any like ourselves in the chat, in the Discord doing that, then it's a slightly different story. Might have to get the ban hammer out. Right, cool. We're progressing. We're progressing quite well, actually. It's really starting to come together now. And annoyingly as well, there's still so... some poops is maybe an understatement. It wouldn't be a Slanesh demon without multiple, right? We need to appease the god of excess. The dark god of excess. And I would say that's excessive. Absolutely. You guys better not be fighting under my legs. I think my cats are now starting to scrap underneath my legs. While I'm doing NMM, guys, like, come on. This is high concentration shit here. All model railways are possessed by corn. Just they want blood for the blood god. Oh, that is, my friends are less gunner than official G-Dub models. Hard to be with some of those old... Hey! Enough of that. Sorry, my cats are full scale just... Can you stop? I need to keep an eye on our big one here as well, because he may choose violence. He may choose to believe in corn, much like those model railways, and come for me this time. So I have been chosen to be slashed. Okay. And then all these like center bits here. Chat, do I do a full Dante? NMM after this. Full Commander Dante NMM. Just truly, truly torture myself. Because I could do that on a live stream. That would be a good 12-hour stream for sure. The Scottish man goes absolutely insane trying to paint Commander Dante NMM. Scottish man has space depression like Commander Dante. Okay. The flywheels on the chassis are tiny. You know what? I don't actually have enough knowledge of model railways and stuff like that as well, but if they're as fiddly as any Warhammer. Oh, Matteo, what's happening, man? I think that is you, Matteo. Yeah, it is. Aye, we are, because your username's black. What are you saying to this? How's it looking? How is it turning out? I'm pretty happy with how it's turning out so far, man, but there's still a little bit of refining that we'll need done. Thank you, brother. Thank you. We're definitely moving. We're moving and shaking. It's getting there. Just need to make sure some of those bits are popping up there. Warhammer is about 156 and your building is 176. Woofed. Woofed. That's small. He do be stippling. You know what, chat? I was on a podcast yesterday, like I said, right at the start of the stream, on the Black Mantle Behind the Brush podcast with Hayden, which lovely guy. I had a great conversation with him, all that sort of stuff. I was talking about like my favorite video games of all time, and I think if I had to pick. I've had to pick a couple of series, basically, I'd said. So I'm a FromSoft, like, sicko. Thank you, Matteo. No, I appreciate that, man. You do your thing, man. Thanks for stopping by, as always, brother. I'm a full-scale FromSoft sicko. That's for sure. But then the if I had to pick another couple, Resident Evil would have to be one for sure, because I just like what I was saying on the podcast was that I've grown up with it kind of more than I realized. Like I was around for a lot of like the games being released, and I played a lot of them, and recently like gone back and done some of the older ones and stuff like that as well, and I'm like, yeah, you know what? The king of the FromSoft stuff there as well, Matteo. Yeah, Bloodborne being the... I mean, I have a Bloodborne tattoo, you know. Like, I have a couple, actually, to be fair. That one that you can kind of see there is it's kind of based on, like, Vicar Amelia. But then I've got the Hunter's Mark as well, like, tattooed on me, which, you know... You've got to be committed if you're about to get a video game logo tattooed on you. But... most played out of FromSoft stuff would be Elden Ring, because I've sunk a lot of time into that for sure. But then Bloodborne, I think, in terms of the actual like lore and in terms of like the actual game itself, that's the one that had the biggest impact on me, I think. Oh, that's gutting, man. Oh, I thought that PC port was probably a little bit better now, because I know that people are playing it, obviously, in 60 on there. Because it's obviously, it's locked, man, you know? Locked to 30. Those sickos need to do a remaster. Do what you did to Demon Souls. There's another one as well, though. Like, I really enjoyed Demon Souls. When they did the remaster of that, I thought it was really cool. Like, you can see they're sort of obviously just figuring it out, but it was class, man. I thought it was brilliant. I've never played Dark Souls 2 though. I've never done that. I started playing it and I was like, man, this is so janky. Like, I just couldn't get into it, chat. Which I should really give it another shot for sure, but I think it does as well. Yeah, it's like, I think it does have some merits to it. I think one of the things is that it's kind of trying to make you play a different game, you know. Like Dark Souls 1 and Dark Souls 3 have got sort of their own language to them, you know. It's they both have got the same sort of language that you use, but I think just because they obviously, and it was only the second one, man, you know. Oh yeah, Majula, man. Oh, peak. And some of the bosses as well, people say are like absolutely amazing in DS2, which I 100% believe, but just of all, like, what, 70 of them or something like that are in that game. Yeah, I need to find, like, just the motivation to really go back in and, like, properly sink my time into it to go, like, okay, cool. We're gonna properly play, like, DS2, you know? Which, I'll get there. Maybe I'll play it on stream for the first time, because that'll force me to do it, but I don't know, I find with, obviously, what am I? I'm now, like, kind of properly 2 months streaming right now, you know? Kind of semi-regularly. I've been doing, like, 3 streams a week for a while now. But certainly the video game streams don't do as well as the mini painting streams, which I think people know me obviously more for the miniature painting and stuff like that as well, but like at this point in time the variety is a bit more kind of like a bit more difficult to do, you know. But then I pray they don't do a Dark Souls 4, the ending of Dark Souls 3 perfect. It leaves everything to the player, and you can choose if you want to keep the suffering going or live in darkness. Yeah, I don't want them to return to like the lore of Dark Souls 1, or just the Dark Souls universe in itself. Because the end of 3 was fun. Because it was just like, oh yeah, cool, like everything is pretty bleak. I don't even know if I want them to do a continuation of Elden Ring, to be fair, as well. I liked how ambitious, like, or how ambiguous, like, all of the lore was, and I loved how, like, you know, you just saw this little fraction of an unbelievably massive, expansive lore, but you're just in it for, like, a period of time. I thought that was really, really cool, and I maybe don't want them to, like, go into it again, you know, but it made them too much money and it was too popular, so they probably will do an Elden Ring 2, you know. John Elden Ring 2. Make it a sub-goal, coffee and hobby. Yeah, absolutely, yeah. It's probably a shout. Again, if I'm going to be doing like a big 12-hour one, as y'all were saying. Also, update Night Rain. Elden Ring spin-off during the Mesmer genocide, man. Oh, man. That would be cool. Mesmer's so peak, man. He's so cool. Tragic as well. Like, oh, what a tragic character, man. Guy was left out to dry by his mummy. So sick. So sick. Yeah, like the Lands of Shadows stuff maybe you could do with a little bit of expanding and everything, but the ending, obviously, to the DLC in Elden Ring was I didn't hate it. I just, after the hell that was Consort Radahn boss fight, to then just be, you know, to be gifted an emote essentially as your reward. Yeah, you got the crown as well, I guess, but it was a bit of a stinger. A wee bit of a stinger. We'd send you a video of the real working, but the local doesn't want to work, and now I'm confused. Ah, no. Yeah, get it in the Discord, man, when it starts to behave. Okay. Again, chat, I've got so many other layers of this to do. Like, on this guy. I mean, it's really only the outline than that sword as well. It's just not playing Bal. He's back. He's back, baby. Mateo, you just know that if at Chaos Fest that we're just going to chat Elden Ring and FromSoft lore. Right, there's a little line down here. It needs, yeah, there we go. That's helped kind of define that a little bit more. It's maybe a little bit. I've still got the good thing is I've done this all. I've still got all the incremental colors like still on my palette, so I can kind of add a wee bit more here. Just right at the bottoms for these like transitions there. Okay. We're looking alright. We're looking alright. And then just little tiny touches of pure ice yellow on some of these. Let's just. Geez, that thing's actually gold as well. Pish. Okay. This is truly the most locked in that I've ever been on stream chat. So I appreciate I appreciate y'all sticking around for a little bit for this, because I'm definitely being a little bit more like locked in on shit, which is wild. Biggest thing I love about Shadow of the Erdtree, sorry, is the scenic storytelling. Oh yeah, it's so good, man. It's so good. They've upped the game so much from baseline. However, I think the legacy dungeons are disappointing. Yeah, I also just felt the difficulty curve as well was just a bit too kind of like, ha ha ha, we're sickos. I'm like, ugh, yeah, all right, like it's fine. It can be hard, but it doesn't need to be this hard. Oh, piss off! That cold is incredible. Thanks, Rob. Here, I'll give you a wee zoom in on it just now, man. What are you saying? How's it looking, man? I think it can do with a clean up in some areas for sure, but probably because it's got such a wheelbase and he's still alive to keep it running, but due to its size it means taking it all apart and resoldering every single tiny wire. Oof. Rather you than me, bud. Rather you than me. Holy shit. That sounds brutal. Right, that's too much. Thanks, man. Cheers. It was Rob. It was actually I've got the ancient the actual image of the Ancient, like on the screen here as well, like the actual official G-Dub one, because they did non-metallic metal for the actual insignia, because you can see it's totally different from like the actual armor panels and stuff like that. So I've just had this on the screen just for like, obviously for light placement and stuff.
If
but...
only I could be so grossly incandescent.
Yeah! Hell yeah, Mateo. Chat, remember, you've got, over on Twitch, you have new emotes, or not new emotes, sorry, you have new sounds, and you have new alerts and stuff like that as well. We've already had a plim plim plong. No, you do the damn thing, Mateo. Appreciate you nerding out with me about Dark Souls and FromSoft shit, man. You have a good one, Brent. Thank you so much for stopping by, brother. Always. Aye, the issue now, though, Rob, if you're still in the chat, man, is that it's going to look. I mean, to be fair, this is fine because I could just do little bits on the rest of the actual like armor and the banner itself and all that sort of stuff. Oh, part-time paint, what's happening, man? We are currently painting the Armageddon Ancient here, but I'm taking the swing into doing non-metallic metal on the actual banner itself. So this is like, I guess like nearly about 2 hours worth of just painting just on like this bit here, but I'm pretty happy with it. Not gonna lie, not going to lie. I think they're like a tenner on eBay at the moment, Rob. But I'm sure there's some people out there that have now realised that they can't paint up their Armageddon boxes and are just looking to get rid of them. Part-time paint, how are you doing as well? You alright? You love a banner as well, don't you, Rob? You absolutely, you can't get enough of a banner, brother. Right. Hell yeah, man. Hell yeah. Glad you're doing alright, mate. Thank you very much for stopping into the stream as always. It's a lower energy one today for sure because I'm like, I've never been this more locked in on like actually doing a on an actual paint job, which it's going okay. Aye, that's the bunch there, Rob. But see, if I'm honest, I think you could probably, I don't know, I think you could probably skip on the Rhinox hide. Like, well, I guess that's just in the really, really, really deep recesses. But the, Rhinox hides, then Doombull. Like, I've kind of went up in steps between them. So I've got like pure Rhinox hide here. I did a little bit of mix of Doombull. Just did Doombull. Then Averland mixed with Doombull. Then Averland by itself. And then Averland with Ice Yellow. And I actually don't think I'm going to use the white on it. Like, I don't think it needs it. Which is fine. What I am doing... What did I get there? What colour did I just mix? Yeah, I mean, I think the, to be fair, I might have kind of used a few too many steps, if I'm being honest. Like, I think I could refine it, like, a little bit here. Use the white. Just a little cheeky bit of white. But yeah, I could just smooth out a couple of these other bits as well, as this might help. Just kind of thing is as well, there's not actually a lot of glazing or anything like that as well. Yes, absolutely, man. Expect a groveling apology from me for being shit at replying to my DMs, brother. Because I do want to pick your brain about that subject for sure. But yeah, it's working okay. It's definitely, it's like, it's a little bit more muted in person. Like I've got my camera settings a bit kind of popping a little bit just now, but like even there, obviously if we yeah, it's kind of getting there. Let me just brighten this up a little bit for you all again. There's definitely some areas as well, but what this is has really got me kind of like going is like, oof, maybe I'll paint Dante in exclusively non-metallic metal gold now, seeing as because you know what, I'm enjoying this is the thing as well, as I'm having a lot of fun painting this, despite it being like maybe a somewhat of a tedious, you know, sort of step. But thank you, Part-Time Paint. I really appreciate that, man. Thank you. We're getting there for sure. It's definitely taking shape. I didn't think it would kind of, I don't know, get to this stage so quickly, really. Which I say quickly, it's been fucking 2 hours of painting this. Only for that, you know, only for the eagle on there. But it is the most important thing of this model, I would say. So spend a little extra bit of time on it is fine. And then cheat and do true metallic metals on the rest. Is that too... Brush feels maybe a bit too wet there. Yeah, there we go. Right, so... the ice yellow section here should really just really help establish some of these like corners and stuff. Got the die-cast logo working round it. Hell yeah, man. Again, gotta say, no idea what any of the terminology is in, but I like to hear the updates to know that it's going okay. Right, okay, and... oh, nice, you doing Mephiston, man. Oh, let's go. Let's go, man. The I would love to do Mephiston. How are you finding him? How are you getting on with it? Because he's a really cool model, man. But also just he's slightly different, obviously, to like a standard, like obviously Blood Angel Space Marine, because he's got that like kind of ribbed armor on it. Mephis. I think definitely the after I've done Dante, I want to do Mephiston for sure. Oh, let's go. Hell yeah, man. Let me see. Oh! Ricky, my man! Woofed! Mate, that's incredible! Oh man, the purple and the shadows, and like obviously the NMM on the pauldrons and stuff as well, yeah? The OSL, dude! The sword! Oh, dude, I just keep seeing like new parts of this. This is crazy! Mate, you should be well proud of this, man. This looks absolutely incredible, man. Absolutely incredible, mate. Holy. Because I know, like, that Celestine and stuff like that I saw, obviously, in person, man, was, like, the Celestine and thingy, Greyfax, I loved, man, but, whew, you're cooking hard with that Mephiston, brother, honestly. I had to get another messed up his head. Oofed, man. Oh, hell yeah, man. Hell yeah. Let me see if the KC what your because I think you may have tagged me on here as well. I think the alert came up. Let's see. Looking good, man. Looking cool. Wee bit more refining on that and stuff. It's good colours though, man. That's good. No, not at all, man. Not at all. Not at all. Let's just... No, it looks good. Looks good, Casey. Keep up, man. Wee bit more refining and stuff like that, and it'll be popping. Absolutely popping. Let's just see this, like, ice yellow stage is just very pop. Wee bits here and there. Make it look nice and shiny. Do. That's it, man. Just a wee bit of practice here and there, and you'll be off to the races. You'll be doing it with your eyes closed next time. Let's go, man. Let's go. Woofed. Oh, I just stretched my back out a wee bit there, chat. I've been absolutely prawned up in this. I think if anything, part-time paint, you may have, I don't know, you may be influencing me to maybe get a Mephiston quicker than I expected, to be fair. Chat, fund my Mephiston fund, please, by subbing. What is a Mephiston, like 4 gift subs or something like that? You know, y'all can do it. I'm only kidding. I appreciate y'all spending the time with me. Yes. Aye, man, good bit of practice, and then, you know, a couple of commissions under your belt and all that sort of stuff, and it's all just about locking in and just sharpening the knife, you know, with, or sharpening the paintbrush, I guess. Right, let's just... I think it's now really starting to take shit. Oh God, Josh was completely right. Paint and Ghoul just had it nailed, man. It's as soon as you start adding these, like, last highlights, it really starts to take shape. Holy shit, this is class, man. Oh, this is fun. This is good. Oh, I'm buzzing, chat. I'm absolutely buzzing. I may not sound it because I'm so concentrating right now, but woofed. Let's go. NMM on everything, let's go. Maybe a bit extra like highlights down here. Just really shine it up. Shine it up. We must make it shiny, chat. And then maybe push like these bits. There's still a little bit more. I still haven't done those bits at the top there as well, but you get the bug, mate. I have to do NMM on everything. I know, man. This is like, oh, I don't know. It's a good feeling right now that I'm like, oh, let's go. But I'm like, fuck. We spending like 2 hours on every single, like, every section of armor paneling and stuff like that. Oh, you hit chopper down. Why'd you do that? When you look and you go completely silent. I know, man. It's because it's one of those things that's, you know, I want to keep engaging with y'all in the chat and stuff like that as well, but I am concentrating on the paint right now. There we go. Maybe refine this bit just a little bit more, maybe. Ah, shit. That should be fine. Oh, hell yeah. Nice one, Meters. Yeah, I'll have a look at that after stream, man. Unless I end up just painting NMM completely on this all night, man. Less paint, man. Less paint, less water. You just want to keep going, yeah, absolutely, man. Well, that's the thing, is like I've now done this and I'm like, well, I want to see the whole banner like done now, which is kind of now like super infectious. I do have two additional intercessors sort of staring at me though as well that I need to get done. Right. God, it was, you know what, it was really the Averlands that really kind of pushed this over the edge, which was good. Big up the G-Dubs paint, man. Literally never used that paint for like anything. I can't even really remember why I bought that. Like, probably just about the time I was just like collecting every single G-Dub paint. Right. How's that looking? How is this? What needs done? Beep beep. Let's just get a zoom in on it. Let's get a zoom in there, chat. See what we're saying. Some of those like bottom left corners there can definitely be refined a little bit, maybe more. But the blends are looking okay, actually. I think it was like from just doing the smaller step ups of color and stuff like that, it's really helped. Okay. There's that. Try not to get it on the red as well, you know. What color are they? They've done it in... The checks are black and white on the actual official one, but they're recessed. Well, I guess it would be red, actually, to be fair, because it's like the whole banner is black in itself. Fuck. Oh no, I've still got paint on it. Shit. Come on, clean up. Clean up, clean up, clean up, clean up, clean up. Okay, it's fine. We are okay. Let's just... Jeez, my eyes are actually a bit... Oh! Just from pure staring at this for so long under lights, you know? do we dabs of highlight on there. Maybe we can do another one on this guy as well. Because there seems to be one like right down the middle. Cool. And then I've definitely left that a bit too dark on there. Let's try and get just a little bit of a glaze on the kind of deeper recesses of that as well. I really don't want to mess this up, but a wee bit more of the kind of orangey sort of like brown on the bits like really deep into it, you know. Shit. Okay. And then maybe just like a little bit of the... Can I just wet blend it, do you think, chat? There we go. Aye, that's kind of done the trick. Yeah, sweet. Right. I just don't know if it does need the white. Like, that's the thing, is I would just really be going over the ice yellow bits with the white. Because I'm happy with that. I actually think it's good. There's maybe a little bit of like refining that can still be done. Like a little, like, see if I like glaze some of the, like some of the Doombull back into like some of the areas. How's the consistency? Yeah, it's kind of alright. They're kind of like, just little touches here and there to help establish some of those like darker browns again. Oh, can I ramp this up a bit so y'all can see? Yeah, there we go. Yeah, okay. And then like here and stuff needs maybe brought up just a bit. It seems a bit too dark in like some of these recesses. Could probably do some with like yellow in there as well, but it might actually be good just to have it as like boom, you know, like real high contrast with it. Cool. Let's try and do... some of the trim on here as well. Just while we've got all the colours on our palette, chat. That's the way to do it. Thing is, as well as doing this off of like a red base is like obviously a different vibe for sure, but brown and the red is like pretty similar, but it just means it's an easier color to work as an undercoat, you know. It's certainly not going to be an incredibly clippable stream, I'll tell you that much, chat. And the annoying thing as well is like around our guy's like hand and all that sort of stuff where he's holding it. I love the way he's holding the banner though. That's genuinely one of my things I really love about this model. Like, I love that he's kind of like scrunching up a little bit against the pole. Right. Now we need... I think I need some more yellow on the palette. Oh, hello, bud. Y'all won't be able to see Guts just behind me, sitting on a guitar amp, waiting for his dinner in bloody 45 minutes. He's at it, chat. He's absolutely at it. Right, and then mix that up. A little bit of this mid-tone sort of... I can probably push it a little bit higher, maybe. Just to make sure the consistency is alright. Yeah, kind of got like a brown-orange here, which... So I don't know why I said that so Scottish there as well. Brown! And then... it's like... takes like incremental like breaks in it just to like be a lot darker. And then I guess it is kind of light down there as well. Right. Oh, nightmare, man. Nightmare, my ears. You seem like you're having a real annoyance with this scale model, like, trained stuff, man. I hope it is, it's not too much of a ball ache for you, man. Or a bowel ache, obviously. And that's pretty dark in there as well, which... let's just kind of add a little sketch there, and then pull it there. Oh shit, nearly did it on the bit there. You're gonna fall to the Black Rage with this, man. Man's about to see Horace in the conductor's seat. Horace! Okay. I think the thing is a lot of the trim here is like it's quite bright. You know, they've stuck to that with the actual official box art and stuff like that, which is funny to see them doing like in with. But although I saw a thing last night, apparently like see like the OG like Celestine model and stuff like that. I think Darren Latham, Lahim, I don't know his name, the dude that works for GW. He was posting apparently like the OG Celestine model had like some NMM on it, which was back in like what 2009 or something like that. I think that model came out, which I think I would like that for my collection. You see, just having like the pure OG Celestine model. I think it should be on such a small base, probably. Yeah. And then right, let's start implementing some of this just pure yellow here. See, it actually does feel like I'm going a bit faster with this one here. A wee bit faster, it would seem. Yep. Tell you what actually seems to be doing a lot of this is really just It's actually brush pressure seems to be the case. Nothing much, coffee and hobby. Just we're just battering on with the trim now here. Just if I can try and get it framed, really, that's it. Tell your dogs I say hi. We are making good progress with this. I think the coolest thing is that it's turned out the way I wanted it to, which that's basically just a plan coming together, you know. So hoping that I mean, there's only, because that's the thing, I could, like, this is like, technically I'm doing this on this because it's like fabric, you know, and it wouldn't be actually real gold, which means even just for a little bit of visual interest, I can just do like actual gold metallic paint on like the skull up the top here, and then the little emblems that are off of these, like, see, I would have thought these would have been like big purity seals, but they're not really in the actual official art, which is kind of funny. I need to be exceptionally careful doing edge highlights around his hand here, that's for sure. And then I actually thought I would have had to give my brush like a proper clean before doing this today as well, but I've been neglecting them a little bit recently. Just leaving them after sessions instead of properly cleaning them. Maybe I'll give them a deep clean tonight. Maybe they deserve that. Right, okay. And then we just need to do, this bit's turned out faster. This is for sure been alright. And we'll do the mix of Averland and Ice Yellow for one of our final colours. It's going alright. If Votann get battlesuit mechs like the Tau, Imperium, Eldar, and Orcs, what do you think they'll look like? I think they would have probably the same vibe as, like, they would just be like bigger versions of, you know, like they're the ones that have got like the wee bulbous heads and stuff like that. I don't remember the names of the actual, like, the actual thing itself, what those suits are called, but I imagine they would be like that, man. Maybe some of them would have like drills and stuff on them. That would be kind of cool. Can't say I'm crazy on Votann though. They're maybe one of my, like, not least favorite factions, but I just they don't really do much for me in terms of their design and stuff like that. I kind of like their like that they've got, like, you know, Dark Age of technology sort of like equipment and stuff like that. I think that's quite cool, but yeah, it's not really one that I've been immediately sort of appealed by. But yeah, I would imagine they would be like, as I say, kind of bigger versions of like their heavy suits that they've already got. Yeah, I think they do. They need some. They definitely need some more units. That's for sure. I've got a friend who's a Votann player, and it's just, you kind of just need to double up on like units really if you're really going to run a decent army. To be fair, he's been running Iron Warriors more than anything recently. Okay. God, this is clutch, chat. 120 blood claws. Okay. And then... It's just... It's actually these like edge highlights and stuff like that are really the thing that are selling this effect. But this is clutch because this is such small wee bits, chat. Oh my god. Oh my god. It's not like that big thing, obviously, that I was working on there. I'm so conscious of getting it on the reds as well because I can't necessarily fix it. Because this was all airbrushed. And Votan players really starve for options. Yeah, aye, absolutely, man. They need a wee bit more sauce in their army for sure. Even just having other stuff to play with, you know, is cool. I'm gonna hope the soldiers on point, motor and not to the track. Yeah, fingers crossed, man. Fingers crossed. But we're getting there. It's taking shape. Like the trim doesn't need as much sauce to it, I don't think. What time are we at as well? I might be able to get the tiny little sword done as well that's down the bottom. Because that shouldn't take too long, it's relatively small. Just trying to build up the highlights on this bit here. And then I don't even think I really need to like push too hard with the pure ice yellow on this section. Because a lot of it is kind of more implied in shadow and stuff like that, but we'll see what it's like. I'll maybe add a little bit, but I would like to get all the NMM done on there. God, this is, honestly chat, this is just properly got me thinking that I'm like, oh, I wanna do Dante like this. I wanna do some actual NMM on like characters. Make him look completely different to my sanguinary guard. Right, so while we're here, just took a wee peek at the Votan website, and the robots were talking about steel jacks, by the way. Oh, is that what they're called? Yeah, cool. That sounded like a war machine thing. I'm sure like steel jack is a thing in there. That said, counting their codex and combat patrol, Votan players only have 23 items on the shop compared to what, the 300 that Space Marines have got or something. Not including, you know, chapter specific things. Yo, Hans Polo, what's happening? Yo, welcome in, dude. Happy Friday. How are you? We've been taking a shot at some non-metallic metal gold for the first time on the banner for the Ancient here. It's taken me a hot minute, but I think it's looking pretty good if I don't say so myself. Let's just a little bit more. Let's see the vehicles get incorporated gun rail tech as the lore for the tower get their rail tech from the Votan. Yeah, it would make more sense to share that. Oh, thanks, dudes. Thank you, man. I just like I've been cracking on obviously with the intercessors and stuff like that. Just trying to get that squad done, just so like I've got like them all sorted. But I don't know, the notion took over today to like try something new, and oh shit, did I get it on the actual banner itself, but that should be fine. Yeah, to try just something a little new, man, you know. So we've been doing some nice blends, we've been doing some gradual build up of color and all that sort of stuff. It's again going a lot better than I actually thought it would. I think it looks pretty cool. I'm happy with how it has turned out there. Oh, Crusader, thank you, man. Cheers. Oh, let's go. You've been working on Dante and the Sanguinaries. Well, actually, I built all my other Sanguinary guard the other night, actually. I've been kind of doing that where, like, after I've stepped away from the table doing work and stuff, I will, or just working on, I guess, the rest of the Blood Angels and everything like that. I've been trying to build, you know, as much as I can just in the background, which we're getting there. Aye, absolutely, Eternal. It's I was really happy with how this is turning out, and just it's been a very successful experiment. I have gone for both on mine. I didn't like I was having a look at obviously the rules and stuff like that, and it doesn't seem like there's that big a difference between them, but I guess like because I don't particularly do any sort of like competitive play or anything like that. Luckily, the guys at like my local club and everything, it doesn't matter what your model actually looks like, you know. It's like I run some of my sister's models who have got like a mix of stuff just because I thought it looked cool, and they're like, yeah, just run like one or run different weapons and stuff like that. It's really not that big a deal. What you saying? Do you prefer the swords? Do you prefer the spears? I think the mix is quite cool, just for a little bit of variety with them. Right. Do the skull here. Classic Imperium drip. Oh, my back, chat. My back. It's getting me. I've been hermiting a lot today. Not hermiting, sorry, it's because I read your chat there. Coffee. Still wouldn't play competitively, mainly a painter. Painting and building are the most parts of the hobby I enjoy most. I really like playing. I don't do any serious playing, but playing has been a real fun introduction to that side of things for me. And I'd love to do more. It's kind of, I'm trying to obviously like really push with like my army like building and stuff like that, so I'm able to get more models on the table. Can you stop? You're going to cause mischief. Aye, narrative all the way, man. It's just get up there and do some silly stuff, and like that's the thing. My commanders are absolutely going to make charges and stuff like that because you're like, well, that's fun, you know. Like last time I played, I had Morven Val out with my sisters, and she like just really pushed up on like a defiler, and then just smashed it, man. It was amazing. Oh, it was so good, so much fun. See, that's the stuff that you really remember, you know. Did I? Oh shit, I did. Got it in its eye socket. I don't want to do that. Did not want to do that. There you go. What are you moaning for? You've still got loads of time. Classic. Classic. My cats. Right, do I need to... Yeah, maybe I should push it just a little bit further out as well. Okay. Then we need to go in just with the yellow. And then... How is this? This is just in the kind of same vibe, really, just less area covered. I'm almost kind of like softly stippling this as well, like not so much, but just letting the brush kind of do the job. Because that's, yeah, that's shiny as all hell, really. Okay. There. Woofed. The brain power, chat. The brain power that's going into this right now. Absolute brain blast. And then it's, yeah, it's all edge highlighted as well. So we need to make sure that that all stands out. So build that up just a little bit to let the ice yellow do its job later. I need to look at like what the, because it's like one of them's checkered actually on that little insignia there, which is quite cool. So I might end up doing that. Ooh, I'm like holding my breath there, chat. I need to get an alert that's like, breathe. Right, okay. And let's maybe establish a little bit more yellow in that there. Asbestos fingers. Jeez, man, are you hitting yourself with that soldering iron on the fingers? Right, cool, and then let's get back to this ice yellow mix here. And that's really not that much on here, to be fair. It's pretty chill. Like just, although I feel this is gonna, again, this is the one that's gonna sell it. Ah, shit, got it in the eye as well. This eye is just not catching a break right now. Right. Oh, for fuck's sake, I did it again. I keep getting paint in like the eye holes of the skull. This bit's not as good. I'll admit that. I don't know what's happened with it, but it's definitely just not as... It doesn't read as well as the other ones have at the moment, for being honest. Oh, I do need more paint, that's for sure. Need more of the paint. Is that... Because it's almost like... I mean, theirs has got a little bit more refining in like the teeth where like the skull is and stuff, but... Okay, it's alright, we'll make it work, chat. We will make it work. Push a little bit more there. Is it maybe the... I think that's what it is. I think it's just that the... Aye, absolutely, coffee, for sure, man. Look good on the, on like the important parts of the army. One loco to do the full look. That's all we ask for. Sorry, y'all are probably not able to see that there. I just needed to really see that up close. Right, now just the ice yellow. Maybe we'll be good. Oh, chat, it's my eyes right now are just like... I'm so like, oh, like staring at the moment. Let's make sure it's actually in focus as well, so y'all can see. Ugh. It's maybe just like, I don't know, maybe just the contrast is not like amazing on like this bottom bit here, but we're getting there. Again, I'm kind of a much less yappy and energetic as I usually am in the streams, just because I'm locked the hell in. So, oh, gutted, man, gutted, Meteors. Still praying for a full loop, man. Still praying for a full loop. Right, there we go. Yeah, I think that works. I think that one does work as well. I feel I should probably do the, I don't know, I probably should do, although it is red on the official, but I should maybe do that in like black above there. That guy just above the top, like the little sun mark, should maybe be black. And then do like, yeah, white squares on each one of those. And then, yeah, I'm not too sure what to do, like, because It's like, I mean, I guess I could do like fire still. Like the fire will stand out against the red. And then what I need to do is make that center bit more red too. Which I should have done with my, should have done that with my airbrush before I actually got onto it. But hey ho, we live and learn. Live and learn! What I will do though, before I sign off for the day, chat, is I'm going to just add a couple of edge highlights on the actual banner itself. Just need to add a little bit extra water to my wet palette. Which, what that'll do is that'll help refine a little bit of extra as well. And to be fair as well, I could still use a little bit of this paint maybe to finish up my intercessors after stream. That might work. Stop it. Because I will also need to go feed the beasts at in like 15 minutes anyway, because they will not let me rest until they have their sustenance. The Tyranids need they need their biomass. The Tyranids in my house, the two Hormagaunts that live in my house. Let's add these highlights. That should help make things pop a lot as well. Maybe I should do like kind of scratchy highlights like that. I do that a lot with like the fabric that I usually do, like on my sisters and stuff like that, so maybe like just more fabric-y sort of scratchy highlights on them, along with maybe a few extra lines like here and there, you know. I'm just conscious I really don't want to go over any of that NMM that I've done so far as well. But I'm chuffed with it. I am very chuffed with it, chat. I'm glad. I think the issue with starting in one place, I think there may be a step in the rail. Again, rather than you than me, brother. You got this, man. You got this. Yeah, a bit too much. A bit too much paint on my brush there, potentially. Yeah, alright. It's fine. Got it on the purity seal, but I'll redo that anyway. Which I think I'm going to probably do that in green as well to let it contrast against the red. The same way I do on the actual like normal Blood Angels and stuff. Are you fucking kidding me, man? Ugh, it's fine. That's one big, dirty big line there, which is not great, but I'll probably be able to fix that. Hopefully, anyway. It's because I was doing it at like a daft angle, like. I don't know why I thought that would work, but here we are. Yeah, all these bits will definitely benefit from it. It's just it's very awkward to get these sections. Although I don't know what it would be like trying to paint this banner if it was still attached. Like, see if anybody like actually like glued this on and had to do that. That would be awful. I feel that would be truly awful. Excuse me. Cause yeah, maybe I mean, it's kind of like yellowy on the fire, obviously, which we're close, obviously, in terms of colors, but it'll still stand out. Right, and then excuse me, chat. Oh, exceptionally dry throat. I need to drink some water. Right, big edge highlight up the top there. And how's everything else looking? A little thicker there. Yeah, alright. Okay. Well, it's looking fine. To be fair, there's like a little bit there as well. Oh, shit. Right. Okay. I think that's a good point there. Right, chat. So that was a lot of locking in. Oh, shit. Look at that. Blue tack stuck to the back of the banner as well. Pish. Let me try and get that off. This is because I was pushing down on it. There you go. If you ever want to remove blue tack from anything, just use blue tack, funnily enough. Yeah, there we go. Sorted. Right, so if we put this on our guy, because he's still got his little nubbling. Okay, we're nearly there, chat. I mean, I've still got the entirety of the marine to paint, but we're looking pretty good with that. I'm chuffed. I'm very chuffed with how that looks currently. So we'd probably say a successful non-metallic metal. I would say so. I'm really chuffed with how that looks. And actually, it looks pretty decent in person as well, I've got to say. So yeah, that's a buzz. I'm happy I was able to do that, especially on stream as well there. But yeah, chat, I'm gonna sign off there for the day. I think I need to go feed the cats, and also need to, I think, stretch my legs and not look at a screen or a mini for like a little bit of time, because my eyes are a bit after all of that. But thank you so much for spending a little bit of time with me on this Friday afternoon. I'm going to be back next week on Tuesday night. No. Yeah, Tuesday. Tuesday is my usual stream days. I will post my stream schedule up on my Discord and on my Instagram and all that sort of stuff. I'll be back on Tuesday at 1 PM. I'm going to be back on Wednesday night, and then we're going to be back on Friday as well. As always, thank you so much for all my followers, all my subscribers. Thanks for anybody who spent a little bit of time with me on this Friday. You can check out all my stuff over at Stacked Overdrive Painting, and I'm recently now the editor of Hellstorm Wargaming's videos, so you should definitely check that out as well. But until next time, chat, I hope you have a lovely weekend. I hope everybody stays safe. I hope you have a lovely time, and I will speak to you later. Bye-bye.